Hello and welcome back to another episode of Talking Picks. This is episode 6. So thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Eman, and we're gonna go just straight into baseball today, guys. I'm really excited for some baseball. How about that, huh? How about let's talk about some ball? But overall, this is episode 6. I'm in a new studio actually. I made a little room for myself for talking picks here. Still need to add some lighting in the background, but overall, I got somewhere to record. Still need to set up my mic a little better, but overall, I just wanted to hop on and make a video for you guys. I'm trying to do one weekly, so probably upload every Wednesday or Thursdays if I'm assuming. Let me know what days you guys want me to upload as far as what's better. I'm aiming for Wednesdays, so yeah, guys, I'm really excited for this podcast. Just this whole podcast in general has been kind of growing. So shout out to everyone tuning in, listening to the episodes, giving us some feedback. And yeah, guys, let's just get into it, huh? First of all, I just want to say Yankees cannot catch a break, man. They are struggling pretty bad. The Yankees just lost today 2-0 to the Rangers. Nathan Eman was nasty again. He tossed 8 innings, 1 hit ball. Yankees managed to only get 2 harmless hits. Even Aaron Judge has returned, hasn't sparked the offense. I think he struck out twice. It's just awful, man. The Yankees are struggling really bad right now. Aaron Boone is questionable. I don't know what's going on in that Yankee locker room. Jazz Chisholm doing some terrible plays. The whole defense is still struggling, even with the new additions of Caballero. He made a big error with the Rangers, I think. He made a, bad error. I think it was against the Ranger game. But overall, man, it's just been a horrible, horrible stretch for the Yankees. Even the additions of and Duvall and just Bird, it's just been not good for the pitching. Starting pitching has been questionable. The bullpen has been questionable. And don't even get me started with Devin Williams. He's been erratic. I know they optioned Jake Bird down, and then Austin Slater got hurt. Ryan McMahon's been pretty solid. Eman Rosario's not too bad. But man, they released Marco Stroman. It's just crazy what's going on over there, man. The record since mid-June is I think 18-25. One of the worst in MLB over spam. So it's been pretty bad for them, guys. And for the Yankees fan out there, I feel you guys' pain. You guys are struggling. You guys just hang in there. And any baseball team that's struggling, it's tough to watch your team lose, especially when you have a high expectation. So, their playoffs hopes are in serious jeopardy, guys. Some of them are saying they might not even make playoffs. They're out of the wild card, I believe, after their loss today. But if this team can stay healthy, they got to refocus, and their fundamentals just. I don't know if it might be too late, but even with Aaron Judge coming back today from the IL, he didn't do much. Overall, the team is just looking bad right now. I've seen a bunch of people comment on them, and it's starting to get pretty worried about what's going on with the Yankees, guys. It's bad. It's bad to the point where everyone's crashing out. Everyone's crashing out on Instagram and TikTok. It's going crazy out there for everyone, guys. So, the thing is I think there has to be a new voice in that clubhouse. I think Aaron Boone has to go. I know a lot of people like Aaron Boone. He's great. I'm sure he's a pretty good manager, but it's been a tough stretch for the Yankees overall. I think they're like 5 games back from first place in the division. I think they're 1.5 from the Red Sox. The Red Sox has been hot. Yankees have fallen off, man. And it's, obviously we're in August now. So, August, September, and, that's pretty much it. So they really got to step it up and see if, it's crazy. Baseball, you get hot at the right time, you make playoffs. Yankees are cold right now, but if they can get hot in the right time, they never know. They can probably make a push. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, Just overall, just something needs to change in that clubhouse, the attitude, management, something has to have. Some people were saying if Yankees miss playoffs, that might be a good sign for them. So that way they can kind of refocus, regroup, new management, and maybe next year they can kind of go after it. If that what it takes to fire Aaron Boone, they're saying, then they would rather miss playoffs, which that says a lot how they feel about their manager. For me, a lot of times it's not management, but Aaron Boone has been making tough calls. He put in, Williams back-to-back games where he blew both leads, and it's terrible, man. He's got to pick it up. I know he's an elite closer, but if he's struggling, don't throw him in there. Throw in Weaver, throw in someone else in there who can close out a game, because Williams just doesn't have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on with their season. What do you guys think is going to change? What do you guys think should happen? Yankees fans, how do you guys feel right now? I know you guys are hurting. I know it's tough out there. I can only imagine how you guys are going through. And I can't express enough how tough it is, how hard it is to watch you guys' team struggle like that. And key games, I think you guys are on a 5-game losing streak right now, which is not good. It's tough, but all I can say is got a good team. Got a good team. I just think you guys need to regroup and, as soon as all your bullpen clicks, I think you guys have a pretty good shot. But right now, it just does not look good for you guys. So, overall, we'll see what happens. I just think, I don't know if Yankees are going to make playoffs, guys. Let me know if you guys think Yankees are going to make playoffs or they're going to miss it this year. It would be shocking if they miss it. They went to the World Series last year. Obviously, they lost to the Dodgers, but I really thought this year they were going to bounce back. But man, it's looking pretty bad for Yankee fans out there. But yeah, man, let's just jump into what's around the league. What's going on around baseball right now. Seattle Mariners, are in the top mark position deadline with the stacked lineup, including Suarez, J.P. Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, Raleigh, Rodriguez, Josh Naylor. Their position series, they're playoff contenders. Offering the trade deadline, many teams reshape their roster heavily on the relief pitching side, though like no crazy moves or anything like that. But the Yankees, for their meltdown they're having right now, they did get some good pitching. Detroit and Boston adjusting in post, deadline on, they're making a good push for the postseason. Detroit's looking good. Boston's looking really good. On the suspension, MLB placed Guardian closer MMA Clase on paid leave on their gambling investigation, though he's not under disciplinary action yet. We'll see what happens. I heard they already cleared his locker, so that's pretty crazy. I'm sure they're finding some evidence they're going to catch, so we'll see how that plans out. But yeah, man, a lot of stuff's going on. For the pitcher Tanner Houck will miss Tommy John surgery. He's out for the season. Braves and Red had a rain-soaked special event game on the Bristol Motor Speedway, which I think the max was like 96,000 fans, which is insane to me because that is crazy. That's a lot of fans. I think one Dodger Stadium holds like 46, right? I mean, that's like double or triple. Yeah, I don't know. For the Yankees, like going back to what the Yankees are going on, they're still a talented roster, but they just lost momentum. It's time for someone to, besides Judge, to step up. The bullpen shakes up promising, but they've just yet to stabilize. Boone's night by night closing, the closing role. I don't know what's going on there. Teams like the Mariners and Orioles are hitting their stride, looking for a stretch run. The Yankees can't afford no more losses. It's a tight AL East. History shows comebacks are possible if the Yankees can limit the mistakes and climb out. I mean, they could make a late season magic push, but as of right now, it's not looking too good for the Yankees, guys. Really not looking good. Yeah, it's getting pretty worried about what's going on with the Yanks, guys. It's kind of crazy. I never thought the Yankees would struggle this bad. But I guess today is a day where the Yankees get to struggle. The Dodgers have been struggling a little bit. Padres have caught up to them. They're only like 3 games back from the division. Obviously, Astros have been struggling a little bit. A lot of teams have been really struggling. Phillies are kind of hot. Brewers are hot. Red Sox are hot. Mets are kind of cold right now. The Reds are kind of hot. The Reds are hot. The Rays they've kind of cooled off. White Sox, obviously not a good team. Cardinals are making a playoff push, but who knows? They just lost to the Dodgers tonight, 6-12. The Reds' playoffs hopes might be at stake still. They need to keep on winning some games. I know that they won today against the Cubs, but no, we'll see how that plans out. Marlins are a really underrated team right now. They're having a good, potentially a playoff push. Now, I don't think they'll necessarily make the playoffs, nor I think they're going to make a playoff push as far as they'll make it all the way in. Just really good teams in the NL. They're trying to catch up to the Padres, Reds, Cardinals. So I don't think they have what it takes to kind of make that happen. But hey, anything can happen as far as a magical run might happen. But yeah, guys, a lot's going on in baseball. A lot of crazy stuff's going on. Jock Peterson hit a game tying home run versus the 9th inning versus the Rangers. He was hitting like 126. We got a lot of stuff coming on, man. We got a lot of stuff coming on. But overall, guys, it's all crazy stuff. What's going on around baseball? The Dodgers are, we'll see what happens with the Dodgers if they're actually going to make a World Series run. Right now, we're getting kind of healthy, but at the same time, who knows what's going to happen with the Dodgers? Got some key players like Max Muncy. He's back. I know Tommy Edwin, but our bullpen, Tanner Scott's out. Our bullpen's questionable. Starting pitching is a bit better now. Giants have been kind of hot still. Twins, decent. I mean, Tigers are a questionable team too. They were hot and now they're really cold, and it's like it's questionable in the postseason. Can they keep it up? Can they actually make a postseason, like can they make the postseason and then win it all? That's the question we're having with the Tigers, because they've been really bad. Their bullpen has been really bad. Scooble's been obviously dominant. It's kind of crazy to me what's going on with the Tigers. They're kind of going in a slump as well. I think a lot of teams are slumping like crazy. But we'll see what happens, man. Kyle Schwarber's been hot. He has 40 home runs now. Hoskins has been dominant. Cal Raleigh's been awesome. So, it's just so much going on, guys. So much going on as far as baseball goes. But, main topic was really about the Yankees. You know, what's going on with them, guys? Like, it's crazy to me that, a talented team like the Yankees are struggling this bad. I know if you guys watch Talking Yanks, they're always talking about, the Yankees and stuff. John Boy's not having it. I wouldn't either if the Dodgers were losing. Yeah, the Dodgers they've been doing pretty bad. They lost a lot of important games, and the Padres are catching up to them. Padres are a good team with the bullpen. They're a really good team. So we'll see how that plans out. I know they have a series coming up with the Padres soon. So that's going to be really interesting. I was hearing around the league that Mason Miller was on a podcast, and the Padre fans told Mason Miller that they don't like the Dodgers. That's pretty funny to me as a Dodger fan, just because it's like, I don't think you should be telling a new guy that came in that you guys don't like the Dodgers already. That just shows you, the Padres just constantly thinking about the Dodgers. We don't get new guys and tell them, oh, we don't like the Padres. I haven't heard that yet, but it's pretty funny to hear, the Padres say that about the Dodgers. But then again, really intense games. They both want to win. They both want to win the series. So, we'll see what happens. But overall, guys, yeah, let's just recap these scores. Today is August 5th. I believe. Yeah, August 5th. Padres are just, they're 10-5. Bottom of the 11th was the D-backs. They should win that game. Giants won 8-1 against the Pirates. Webb had an amazing game. He pitched game. I think he had like 10 Ks. Twins beat the Tigers. Paddock lost that game. Astros and Marlins. Astros are about to sweep the Marlins. Athletics 16-7. Shane Langoliers hit 3-run home run night. Nick Hurts just hit a 4 home run night the couple weeks ago. So they're hitting a bunch of tanks over there. About the Athletics, I'm excited to see them in Vegas, man. They're going to be a really fun team. I think they're going to spark out there. And for sure, once that stadium is built in 2028, I'm going out there to check it out. I'm really excited to see that stadium. It's going to be awesome. And I really think they got a good future out there. I know they give Mason Miller, but man, they got that prospect from the Padres. He's going to be electric. And I know he's going to shine in Vegas. It's going to be really exciting for him to play in Vegas. I know right now for A's fans, you guys don't have any fans right now. You guys are playing in a Little League ballpark, but just think about Vegas, the stadium you're going to have, the fans you're going to have, how electric it's going to be. It's going to be awesome to see that at Vegas. And I'm excited to go to those games when you guys are going to play. So I'm really excited for that. So keep a lookout for the Athletics. Las Vegas Athletics now to really be out there, and it's going to be really fun to see that team actually kind of grow. And they've got good core, really good players out there. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. Orioles and Phillies 5-0. Phillies are hot. That's all I'm going to say. Royals and Red Sox. Again, Red Sox are hot. Crochet has been electric. He's obviously contending for that Cy Young with Scooble. Really two good pitchers. So I'm excited for that. Guardians and Mets. Mets have, they've lost a series against the Guardians. A lot of close games with the Mets as well. I think the Mets are struggling a little bit too. Brewers and Braves. Brewers are hot. Braves, that's it. There's no offense to the Braves, but you guys are not making the postseason. I think you guys are out of competition already. Unless you guys win 20 games in a row, which is possible. Don't think that's going to happen. Reds and Cubs, 5-1. Reds are, picked up that win. Yankees and Rangers, 0-2. Volvy's been really great. His ERA is 1.38, which is awesome. Blue Jays and Rockies, obviously Blue Jays won that game. Rockies have been awful. Tampa Bay and the Angels. Yeah, Angels, man, they're on that wild card spot. They're only 5 games back, but they got to win series, man. They got to win a series. They just lost a series to the White Sox. They should have won that and then win the series against the Rays. They would have been looking pretty good. White Sox and Mariners. Obviously, Mariners are making a good push for the postseason. I'm really excited to see them. Got a good team out there. Got a lot of power hitters. Cal Raleigh and Eugenio Suarez and, Josh Naylor. They're making a good push. 6-2, 6-12, sorry, for the Cardinals. Emmett Sheen pitched a pretty good game. Michaelis is questionable for Cardinal fans. I don't know how I feel about him, man. He's been really bad for you guys. But, overall, That was a quick recap of all the games. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video and just talk about the Yankees struggles. What's going to happen with the Yankees? What should change? What needs to happen? This wasn't going to be a long podcast. I just wanted to talk about the Yankees and the struggles, what's going on with them. So let me know down below, guys, what do you guys think the Yankees need to do to make a postseason push or World Series push? Because right now, how it looks, you guys are not in a good place. And poor Yankee fans, you guys are going through it. A lot of teams out there. You guys need to win some games, man. But overall, it's baseball. You never know what can happen. You guys can turn it around at the last week, and you guys can literally be in playoff competition. As long as you guys get in the playoffs, you guys are good. But yeah, I just think for me personally, I think if you guys miss playoffs, it might be good for you. So you got to regroup, pitching coach, pitching staff, even management. Aaron Boone might be gone after this season. I say his season on the line too, man. If you guys miss the playoffs, I think he might be gone. So, we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know down below. What do you guys think Yankees will do or need to do to turn the season around? Is it too late? Are they at the right point in time where they get to click? There's still a lot of baseball left, but I want you guys to let me know what you guys think down below. But overall, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, for talking picks. Quick video, quick little podcast episode. Nothing too crazy. Next one will be maybe with a special guest or with Mo. If you guys like Mo on the podcast, let me know. Just want to come on here and talk about the Yankees, kind of what's going on in baseball right now. And like I said, guys, I'm going to try to upload once a week on episodes on every Wednesdays or Thursdays, maybe 2 episodes per week. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want to hear as well, what you guys want to like about baseball. What do you guys want to talk about? Should I talk about individual teams? Do you guys like that I talk about highlights and stuff like that? So just let me know what you guys think, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And with that being said, wherever you guys are watching, going to the gym, going to work, going to the beach, or anywhere you guys are going, I appreciate you guys listening to the podcast. Again, this wasn't a long one, but just want to come on here and talk about the Yankees, kind of see what's going on with them. So that being said, guys, I'll talk to you next game. Peace.